This episode of Snowmobile Sessions Live is brought to you by Energy Power Sports. They're Oakville's full-line BRP dealer with sales and service to all BRP models and so much more. Energy Power Sports always has the fun in store with a wide selection of clothing, parts, and accessories for all your power sports passions. Make Energy Power Sports your source for Can-Am off-road, ATV, and side-by-sides. Can-Am on-road Riker and Spider, including the sporty F3S. Sea-Doo watercraft and Switch pontoon boats. And Alumacraft fishing boats powered by Mercury Marine. Put yourself on a Manitou pontoon or a Widescape stand-up snowmobile. Energy Power Sports is the home for Lynx and Ski-Doo snowmobiles for the entire family. Do you feel the energy? Energy Power Sports, 879 Cranberry Court, Oakville, Ontario, or online, energypowersports.ca.
Hey. Good afternoon or good evening from the Sportsman's Lodge, Kukagami Lake in Sudbury. Drew's here. We got Rob Hilditch, Rob the oil guy. He's checked in to, can you turn that down? We got YouTube running in the background, and the gang is almost all here. We had a few stragglers leave today. Yep. But the core group is still here, the true MUDBRAT believers, I'd say. So, Rob, I wanted to personally thank you. We had an amazing prize table, and I think Amsoil knocked it out of the park. We had oil, we had Interceptor oil, we've had hoodies, which we've got a few of the guests here. You can come through. We have a few of the guests here wearing the hoodies and koozies. Everyone got a beer koozie, and I mean decals and your brochures with your referral codes on them and all that good stuff. It was awesome. Flashlights. Yeah, the magnet things were great. I got one of your flashlights. It's pretty cool.
Okay, there's still 3 more shirts. So if you
awesome
want to pick winners for the 3 shirts, and I sent you the list of the sizes that came in on Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll ship them to the people if you send me their address.
Yeah, well, the one prize you wanted to give away was how did you word it for the big stuck or the.
How about who came the furthest?
What's that?
Who came the furthest to the event?
Oh, the furthest to the event? Who would that have been? Oh, it was probably from one of the Wisconsin guys, but who's the furthest in your gang?
Rob.
Rob is?
I'd be the farthest,
yeah. Okay, Rob's got the furthest. So what's he get, a T-shirt? A shirt?
Sweatshirt.
A sweatshirt? What size are you?
Yeah.
Next.
He's large size.
Okay,
and then I'll send you his address after the show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. Everybody that rode behind somebody, who was the person in front of you that gave you the most entertainment?
What do you guys think? Who is the person that rode in front of you that gave you the most entertainment?
Who went off the trail the most?
Well, we got a couple of off-trail riders here.
One's gone home.
Yeah, one's gone home, but we can still give him the prize. Brad Bender, I think, gets the prize for the most wildest off-trail personality here, because Uncle Buck got the prize last night, but I think Brad Bender, he deserves the win on that.
Tell us the story. What happened? Did he miss a corner?
Well,
know what happens at the lodge?
give him the yeah.
You're gonna have to come next year.
Be careful, his wife might be watching.
Yeah, his wife might be watching. So let's change the names to protect the innocent here, Drew.
Okay.
Change the name. So tell me about your friend that was riding yesterday.
Yeah, my friend had a little bit of trouble navigating the corners there. Got off in the loose and fluffies and had to leave the chat and went for a hell of a tumble down a hill and missed all the trees, but the trees did a nice job of collecting the snowmobile for him, and everything's good. Managed to ride it out of there. Got a couple fresh scratches, but that's okay because MUDBRATS is going to fix me up with a wrap to take care of that.
That's right.
So yeah. Other than that, we had some hurt feelings and a little bit of embarrassment, but yeah, shit happens.
Did you have fun?
Yeah. Well, did you have fun? That's what we want.
God, great time, guys. Thanks for having us. This is fantastic. Gary and Drew here knocked out of the park, and Corey and everybody else involved. And this is a fantastic little trip they put together here, and I'm so glad it came.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, we got one more shirt to give away and a ladies' shirt. Is there how many ladies were driving?
We had 2 ladies driving.
How many riding?
And they drove. Nobody. They have their own sleds and they rode like bosses. Yes. So we have Carrie here. She's a new MUDBRAT pack. Wow. And they came in. Yeah, when we had a room up for grabs, her and her husband Pat scooped it up right away. Said we want in. Thinking we were going to Val-d'Or. Thinking we were going to Quebec for the lodge sessions, right? So last year we went to Quebec and he's thinking, yeah, I'd love to come to Quebec with you guys. Well, I said, no, it's actually Kukagami Lake just north of Sudbury. And you know where they're from? Sudbury.
Oh, all right. So
but they decided to. That's right. So they're in their backyard. So,
yeah, so
yeah, exactly. So if you want to talk about a prize for female and the closest, I think Carrie wins it. Right? But both females knocked it out of the park. The other one is Shannon Fawcett, who's Corey Brock's significant other, and she killed it this weekend. She was rocking with the big boat leaders up front.
Well, we'll give each one of them
hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys. There she is over there. Yeah.
We'll send each one of them a shirt then. Okay,
for sure. I think they both deserve it. That sounds awesome. So I'll get you sizes and I'll get their addresses to you after the show. That's pretty cool. But listen,
one more guys one left.
Okay, so what do you want to do with that one, Rob?
I lost all of the poker sheets from last night between
I've got them.
No, I have 4 of them.
I've got a whole bunch of them.
Where are they?
I can't remember where I put them.
Exactly. So then that's not how we're going to do it.
Oh, okay. Anybody?
You come up with another category.
Okay. Everybody pulls the bill out of their pocket. Who's got the best poker hand with that bill?
With a bill out of the pocket? We could just deal a card out. Highest card.
Okay.
Why don't we do that? The cards are right there.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to deal out keeping with the poker theme. We'll get Corey's going to deal out a card to everybody, and who's got the highest card wins.
Yep. Okay. What about
1?
And if it's 2 aces?
Well,
you got to be kidding.
What do you got?
Again.
It's a joker.
Oh, it's a joker. It doesn't count. Let him pull it out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to go over there.
Yeah. Drew's going to go over and what do you get on that one? An ace? Nice.
I'm hot tonight, baby. Ace of hearts.
This is.
1 point. Oh,
I should really turn that around so you can see him on the screen, but
I'm out.
3 of
I'm
diamonds.
out. This is about how the poker run went yesterday too. It actually went really well. I was glad we did it last year on a smaller group because doing it in the big group was fairly flawless.
Nope. 2 diamonds. Nope.
Probably not going to make it.
But again, guys, what do you think about
5
Rob
clubs,
for buying the 2 rounds of drinks at dinner tonight? Yeah.
And you know I only drink tequila.
Down there, you're on? Oh, you want the bottom. Nope. That didn't work very well.
What'd you get there? Oh, 6 of clubs.
So what then it's king?
What's the average mile people did on the weekends? Kilometers.
How many miles do you think we did?
Chuck, how many miles?
We did 3, 2, and 2, I think. Let's just say 3, 2, 2, because I don't really know. I think it's 3, 2, 2 was the rooted days. So
300, 200, and 200 kilometers. Yeah.
I didn't draw yet.
So we did around 600K.
Nice.
Yeah. 510 miles for the weekend.
Good.
Miles, so that's good. Yeah. So I was thinking 600K. That's great.
So it's LaPointe, right?
Yeah, with 20.
No one has better than Ace of Diamonds.
Jason LaPointe is a big winner.
Wait, whoa.
Oh, wait, what do you got?
Jack, no.
8.
What are we doing then?
So I'll get Jason LaPointe's contact for you as well. He's a big winner this weekend.
Thank you, Rob,
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Oh, He's upstairs.
Who won your poker run?
It's all good. Family.
The poker. So let me grab my phone here. The poker was a tie between Mike Galitz and
No, it was not a tie. Stop saying it was.
it wasn't a okay. It wasn't a tie. Massart had a 3 of a kind with kings. Jacob Massart, so he won. Galitz came a close second with a 3 of a kind in 9s. So.
Wow.
Yeah, we also gave away 2 Ultimax belts, and when you pulled a joker, you got those because our rep Mike Ashby, he's a real joker. So Corey Brock got the first belt pull, and Jason Lapointe got the second belt. And then we also had track maps prizes to give away, and Austin Lapointe got the track map prize. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
A joker. What I got.
And then Drew got the other joker, and it was a bottle of 66-pounder that was donated by the LaPointes.
Nice.
So it was pretty cool.
You were there. 2 years you were there. You didn't go last year, right?
No, we had to go to Val-d'Or. There's no snow here.
So 2 years ago, you talked about Gary's Bridge. Whatever happened to that fundraiser?
That's right. No, the Sexy
built?
Eyes Bridge.
Oh,
Yeah, the Sexy Eyes didn't show up this year.
oh, did the bridge?
So
get
we have
built?
to. Yeah, so we did go to the bridge, but it hasn't started construction yet. So we there are bylaw issues. Yeah. So, but no, we actually seen lots of sites. We went to Wolf Mountain in a blizzard, so there wasn't much to see there. A couple guys went on their own. Mike was out today and got some beautiful drone footage there, and Rob and Doug, Bender, Brad, and Doug went on Friday in Bluebird Day and got some nice photos there. So it was pretty cool. But we went up to Shining Tree. That was a big hit for everybody. Drove from Sudbury to Shining Tree on the sleds. We took 19 sleds, I think, up there. 22 sleds that day. Yeah, perfect.
Because Jinxie wasn't with. Huh? Jinxie wasn't with us.
Oh yeah, Jinxie wasn't with us that day.
I counted.
You counted?
The Bear Restaurant.
Oh yeah, yep.
My drone, 22 sleds.
Right on, perfect. 22 sleds.
Twice maybe.
Yeah, and we. That's a great haul, nice and wide, and yeah, so it's pretty cool. But I do want to shout out, thank you so much for the prizes that you donated to it. We also want to thank LJE Products. He donated a bunch of LED light kits, courtesy lights and helmet lights and extra power cords and things like that. So thank you for that. The Power Garage donated some CKX underlayers, base layers, a couple sled necks shirts, Toby hoodies. They donated on that. That was really good. So thank you for that. Corey Brock donated a Rural Distributing bag. Ron Kesselut donated some prizes from Steelwell trailers and a Ski-Doo jacket that he purchased. Glee's channel gave us some toques that we had on the table. MUDBRATS also had a toque on the table and a Just Do It shirt. Sportsman's Lodge gave us a shirt to put on the table, and QUALIPIECES gave us a handful of toques to put out there. So everybody went home with multiple prizes. I think we're all very happy, and yeah, there wasn't a tear shed in the place. Yeah.
No one can't complain about snow conditions.
Mm-hmm.
How was everybody's drive to get there?
Drive up here, I think, was uneventful. It was excellent weather on the way up, but I guess you guys are getting pounded with snow now. So the drive home tomorrow sounds like it might be interesting.
Yeah.
Is it over? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Toronto Airport had a plane flip over.
Yeah, I'd seen pictures of that. That's pretty crazy. It's amazing when you're away like this, how things change, right?
Oh,
really
so
fast.
Windy here. So windy. We didn't get a lot of snow today, but it just drifted so much.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the worst driving.
Yep, Drew's going to do a roll call with the chat, but well, I can read it then.
No,
I got it.
Let me pull off one on my phone. It's easier. I got it. No, I got it. Okay, in the chat, and also sitting next to us, we have Jacob Massart, Motorsport Channel, also Uncle Buck, who is here on the ride but went home today. Just Fly Low is in the chat tonight. Who else we got? Rob Overholt, Keith 636 6:30-60. Wisco Sledheads should be here right now, but
Yeah, we miss him.
He's acting like he's having a time of his life by himself at home or something.
We miss you, Wisco.
Rob C's waving to us. Iron Moose is in the chat. Willie McCleary, Ron Kestelut, who, you know, Adam Barda, Mike Vet fans, 1967K. Who else? Riley sitting right here as well. Sergio B's in the chat. Corey Brock is here, also here physically. Greg D in the chat, throwing sparks in the chat. I think that's it for the people who have commented so far.
And we have some words of wisdom from Uncle Buck too.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And Uncle Buck says, where is it here? He says, "No one is completely useless. You can at least be a bad example." Words to live by, he says. Don't know what it means, but he said it all weekend. So, anyway, does anyone have anything to comment about the weekend or share any stories that we may have missed on? We were kind of just did our own thing today. Some people stayed back and had champagne and watched the game, and some people went snowmobiling, and other people went snowmobiling another direction, and some people like Doug tried to snowmobile, but he had did you have clutch issues? What was going on there? Yeah, he blew a secondary clutch.
Shout out to Backyard Rec.
Oh yeah, where we go here?
Machines we had this weekend.
You got to get him the mic.
Fantastic, no issue.
Grab him the mic, and I don't think anybody would have heard that, but yeah.
Is that right? Too
Yeah.
far?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
What were you saying about Backyard Rec?
Just I want to shout out to Backyard Rec for the great service. The sleds ran fantastic. It's no issues this weekend, so we're delighted.
They were running like a top. So yeah, and thanks for getting them on the trail. They were in the shop last week. So
Of course, you only did 50K an hour this week. So.
yeah, but no, and thank everybody for coming.
All the way down the railway bed.
Yeah.
3,000 RPM.
The railway bed hurt a little bit.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody for showing up year after year and for the support and coming into the chats every week too. It means a lot to me, and Drew and put the channel, and Corey and Shannon, they're instrumental in helping me get me organized for this thing, and helping me with the poker run yesterday and planning the routes and stuff. And Drew, of course, helping plan the routes and leading us in a lot of the ways when the technology was down. Drew's maps were flawless on BRP Go, and he kept us heading the right direction as much as we wanted to.
Yeah.
And we had a special surprise the other night. We were working on the snowmobile out by our trailer, and a sled pulls up and taps me on the shoulder, and I look, and it's none other than Corey Jinks, Ski-Doo ambassador. And he was supposed to be in Quebec and flew home Friday night and had his buddy come pick him up with the trailer at the airport.
At the airport, yeah.
And they drove right up here. So his friend Dan said it was pretty crazy driving around the airport looking for Corey to come off the plane. So yeah, that's right.
That's a dedicated person.
And we're gonna get that tree.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know what? Like it was so good to see everybody, and that filled us up because we ended up having a last minute cancellation due to the weather, and Corey and Dan took the spot. So we ended up having this whole lodge full up until today when people started scattering out.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a riot. Anything stick out aside from Brad's off-trail excursions and also Uncle Buck? I come around the corner and Uncle Buck was laying in the snow and down this big hill, and there was a big pocket around him, and his sled was on top of him. And I was thinking, what are you doing laying down? We've got a trail ride to run here, It was pretty spectacular. BAM Customs provided a prize for that one last night. It was a stainless steel travel mug, and he was ecstatic to get it. think he was a little embarrassed to get it, but he'll get over it.
Yeah, we did good this year. Not a large shopping list of parts in total for the whole group. Massart's got a $7 bolt to buy. I got a snow flap to get. A windshield and an A-arm for Bam's friend.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, let's hear more about that story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's a like
Linksy might need a new kidney.
Massart.
The
only breakdown we had all weekend was Jacob's
kidney.
sled, and it happened 4 kilometers from the lodge on the way home. Very last run, and so I'd say it was a successful weekend just for that.
The Polaris didn't have to put plugs in, either one, the 9R or the boost. No.
Yeah.
Ran flawless.
No wrenching.
Right?
Yeah. Uncle Buck says he's drinking out of it right now, Brad. There you go. Yeah.
And Uncle Buck's got that rup.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he loves it. Yeah. Rob C says snow's been great all weekend down in southwestern Ontario, but out every day so far. Although windy today, it was hard to see sometimes. We had that yesterday. I come across Wanapate, and it was like you couldn't see the next stake on it. It was scary, and the pressure cracks are all over the place. And yeah, I didn't have a fun ride. Drew was having a blast, but he wasn't. So
Solo riding.
yeah. Kelly Maloney says just looks like a good time. Have a good one. Yeah. Throwing sparks. We're nearly drifted in right now. Percent foot drift at the trailhead. We need a groomer to make a pass and open it up. Yeah. Like it's the groomers need to come out here too. There's a couple of real nice spots today. There's a couple really rough spots today, which Trail 78, try and avoid that if you can, if you're coming up here in the next few days.
How much traffic did you run into up there?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Very little.
And it was always the same people over and over again too.
Yeah.
Today we saw the same 3 groups.
We're really
probably from the same lodge, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, really, you could have counted on 2 hands the number of sleds we've seen in the trails today. There was a couple big groups yesterday, 1 or 2, that were out riding, but it wasn't like you're seeing passing a sled every minute or whatever. It was, 1 group in the afternoon, 1 group in the morning kind of thing. Away you go. Yeah,
That's nice.
So, yeah. Yeah, sled heads for kids say today in Wasaga it was near zero visibility. And he says, I hope you guys had a great weekend. We did. Thank you.
Yep.
And Just Fly Low put on 100 miles yesterday, and the trails were decent, but after this weekend, it's going to be very poor again. Warm weather is going to take care of what little snow we have next week. He's down south, so.
We're only getting up to -2 next weekend.
Are we?
We should be good.
Yeah, well, there you go. I think we're good here. We're good here for till March, I think. Yeah. But I don't know whether I missed anything else here. Sergio says just north of Montreal got at least 2 feet of snow. Great trails now at MUDBRATS, Snowbrats. Yeah, we should have went there then, hey? Rob Overholt did 510 kilometers Saturday and Sunday. He's put on some mile.
Oh.
Uncle Buck says the LJ helmet lights were awesome. Yeah, they are awesome. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, and the lip balm, people were putting that on, kissing each other last night with the lip balm.
Amso sent me that for a Harley show I was doing. I said, these Harley guys don't want any of that. Plus, it was
oh my God.
summertime, and on the black table, it just started melting because it's 90% honey. Eh? So.
Yeah.
No, but I said something. I said you can't put a price on perfect lips.
That's right.
Happy lips as well.
Imperfect lips.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's everybody said that they didn't like the lip balm until it started being handed out, and then they were all over it.
I saw lip balm getting taken before Interceptor oil off that table.
Lip balm went before the Interceptor oil.
There's no bath bombs.
It looks like I picked a bad time of year to have a knee replacement.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're gonna have to come to the next one for sure. Yep. You would have had a blast. Tree Galeese. Mike changed his name in the chat to Tree. That's his wife, is it? Looks like you had done fun, but send Galeese back home. The driveway needs blowing. LOL. Yeah. That's awesome. You can't have him back. It needs plowing. There we go. Yeah. So Mike was saying he felt bad. He would have tried to get home today, but the roads were holding him back up here. So
I'm gonna go home.
yeah.
And my wife's gonna pretend to miss me, and I'm gonna pretend to miss her instead of miss home.
Massart said Mike said 2 weeks he'll be home. Might be 3 now that you heard Quebec has good snow. But no, that was pretty good. I don't have any fan photos to show today, but I want to shout out the other sponsors. I'm just going to play their ads here, and
next week we'll put it all in and talk about it.
Yeah, and you're going to
next week's show. I don't know if you've done any teasers for it, but next week's show we're going to have Skidoo ambassador Corey Jinks on to talk about the new Skidoo lineup, and maybe John Luke.
Yeah, John Luke Lemire from Energy Powersports
from Energy wants to talk about the new sled. So
yep.
We could, before we end, we could do a little thing. What do you think each brand's going to do?
Yeah, for sure. Let me run the sponsor ads, and then we'll go from there, okay? I'm going to start with Fast Track Snowmobile Traction Products.
Fan photos are brought to you by Fast Track Snowmobile. Fan photos are brought to you by Fast Track Snowmobile Traction. Fan photos are brought to you by Fast Track Snowmobile Traction. This season, quit sliding sideways on the ice and losing races to your buddies. A Fast Track stud kit will help you with improved braking and give you the arm-ripping acceleration you crave. I put over 3,000 clicks last season on my Renegade 850, and I'll tell you, these studs exceeded my expectations. Not one broken stud, my idle wheels still look like new, and they hooked up like I was on rails in the twisties, inspiring confidence every ride. Fast Track Top Gun kits are the highest rated stud kit at 4.9 stars with over 230 reviews. The studs are heat treated stainless so they are strong and they don't rust. The kit is lighter, easier on the track, and has a lifetime warranty against breaking. Each kit comes with a track specific template for complete balance with over double the scratch lines from stock templates. All listeners when purchasing a stud kit can get a free install kit, a $30 value. Visit fasttrack.co, add both products to the cart, and use the coupon code SNOW at the checkout. That's fasttrac.co.
That's cool. Oh yeah, for sure.
Tired of dealing with worn out carbides and scratchers that just won't scratch your itch? You deserve better. It's time to upgrade your ride with QUALIPIECES. QUALIPIECES is the leader in specialized snowmobile accessories, bringing you innovative products that solve the everyday problems we all face on the trails. From their durable, long-lasting carbides, Trailblazer ice scratchers, to their ingenious roller ski, QUALIPIECES has redefined quality and performance. Have a taste of their specialized carbides at QUALIPIECES.com and take your snowmobile to the next level.
Right on. There we go.
I told her I was coming here for Valentine's Day.
That's because you know I was here, Mike.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
I had to tell her to put the knife down.
Put the knife down.
So
I wanted to recap a couple of the sleds that we had here because we had quite the.
So I think what I'll do, point the camera. We'll go to some of the people, and let's start over here with if you're in the chat a lot, he's a very familiar name and face. If you've been at the previous lodge sessions or watched today's, this is Jacob Massart from. We'll just say it's Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Easiest way to say it is Green Bay, Wisconsin.
And I got 2 questions for you. Yep. Tell us about your ride, and tell us what you'd like to see from any of the manufacturers coming up for this upcoming model year launch.
Well, I just have a regular old nonchalant stock NA, very NA 850.
Not stock.
It's stock.
No. Come on.
My wife's watching it stock.
Okay, for sure.
And I'd say that the launch, or whatever you want to call it, from OEMs, I think it'd be nice to see if CF MotoCat comes out. I'd like to see the third manufacturer stay in the game, everything else like that. Skidoo, I'm thinking they're going to have a bigger motor, something to start running bigger, just the 600s and the 850s, kind of keep up with the competition a little bit. And Polaris will probably just have another recall.
And now moving across the across the
Is he a
pond.
cheesehead, Gary? Ask him if he's
What's
a
that?
cheesehead.
Are you a cheesehead?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep.
Backer.
And now we're gonna move across the big blue.
It's on him.
Big blue ocean. I wonder what he rides. Also from Green Bay, Wisconsin area.
Yes.
Riley Reinhardt. Okay, tell us about your awesome little unit, because you're one of a kind in the group this weekend.
Yes, the only one, the 24 Lynx Brave 850.
Yes.
NA.
Sweet.
But yeah, I love my sled. It was a great ride this weekend.
So
Been nice
because
to
he
be
didn't say it, what do you think? What do you want? What do you want to see on the new sleds? Maybe for Lynx.
I'm gonna keep it a little simple. I mean, I like the GLS stuff, but maybe different, more graphics. I like the retro, but maybe something more bedazzle for modern era.
Yeah, because I got some cool colors over
over
the sea there. So.
But also, I'd like to see the Bluetooth for the GPS.
Yes,
instead of the cord. I mean, I would like that very much.
I think
the other ones.
I think every
other
skidoo
dealers,
rider wants to get rid of the cord for the connectivity to the dash. It's kind of ridiculous, but
otherwise, I love my sled. Hey,
How does it compare the ride to a skidoo?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Is it really stiff?
It's not that bad. No.
We always
Not that
had it
bad.
after the bump.
The front end is super light, and the back end just eats bumps. So it's like a dirt bike, like Gary says. It's handles like it's awesome. It's so unique. It makes it fun, So much adjustments you can do with it too, make it playful, but yet you can make it, tighten it down, and make it handle on turns and everything. So it's great. It's great. I like that.
Yeah, you were railing the corners, man. It was like that. Your sled's dialed in. It's handling very well.
For me, it's dialed.
Yeah. So, okay, we'll move on to the next.
But hey, you all said about eventful things in the weekend. I kind of forgot. Massar had a TKI clutch belt drive issue, but not related to the belt itself. $7 bolt to the main cog that failed on him. But so that was we had to tow him back today. But Riley had an off trail. Not even off trail. I don't want to say in cabin issue. Extracurricular.
That was a little too much fun last night.
A little too much fun after the poker run, and wasn't able to ride today. So
yeah, I tried.
He did. He made it about 25, 30 kilometers before the fun last night. Reared its ugly head again.
What? I think I'm head for back for a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, thanks for coming out, man. Good to see you again after heydays and all that.
So. It was awesome. Thank you. This is awesome. Such an experience.
We'll have to come see you guys next year, hey?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And Adam is another unique one.
Oh yeah, you know what?
What do you got?
I'm running a 23 Boost 129 Matrix. Ran pretty good out here with a lot of powder and snow. She did fine holding up to in there. So.
And what do you think you want to see from, I guess, Polaris next year?
I'm sure they'll just keep leading the way, helping our Canadian friends out. So
leading the way.
Those boost prices at 25% extra isn't going to be nice.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can do something with the tariffs,
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
that's right.
Oh,
no, we had a good time. Appreciate you guys inviting us out there, and I was glad we came.
What
do you think of our trails compared to the trails you guys usually ride back at home? Because you're in the same area, right?
Yep.
Green Bay, Wisconsin area.
Yeah, downtown Ryle Creek. Good luck finding it on a map.
What you gave us your prize you gave was 3 toques from the feed mills.
Yeah, from our family business.
That's awesome.
So
how are the trails compared?
Trails, I'd say definitely a lot of good scenery. We had a lot of difference from going up to Standing Hill there and driving around, seeing around here. I think grooming's a little bit more sparse with being funded on its own and all that, but we had a lot of good snow, a lot of powder, and
awesome.
Good time. So
nice.
A little rough and choppy in some spots, but that's
in Wisconsin. Do they have hills and ditches and altitudes like we do?
Northeast Wisconsin, we're riding. It's fairly flat, not a whole lot of terrain. There's a little more mountains up north once you get close to the UP, but waiting to get back home. Our trails opened up the day we came here, so dedicated.
Wow, timing is everything.
Right. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, thank you for coming and thank you for showing up.
Yep,
and,
thanks, Drew.
That was awesome.
Prizes for the poker run, and
glad to be part of it.
Yeah, and then a couple of our old fellers here. We have Chuck. He's the oldest rider of the group.
Also, got a prize. Get to pick from the prize table. An early prize table pick because of that too.
The age is
How old are you? How young?
65.
65.
Good
And he
for
rides
him.
like he rides like he's 19.
I don't think so. I was at the back for a reason.
He also had a unique sled to the group, being the only one bleeding green.
Yeah, you had an Arctic Cat.
I've been green-blooded for about 30 years now, so
What
it's,
were you
hard,
riding?
it's hard to give up.
What were you riding this weekend?
I have a 2016 El Tigre 7000, which is the 4-stroke engine, and my hope is Arctic Cat gets reincarnated and maybe bring back NA naturally aspirated engines again, because I'm not fond of the turbo. I think it's something for the young guys. The older guys, I don't know if they want to deal with the expense and probably the mishaps that could come along with it. So
Yeah.
my
So
hope
he
is
drives a
a
Yamaha.
7000 series, which is the 1049 or equivalent. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, very cool. We seen this impressive moose yesterday too. Someone in the chat mentioned it. Uncle Buck said the moose was pretty impressive, and it was. It was a cow, and it was massive. Was right in the trail. It wouldn't let us. We gave it space, but it wouldn't let us through. It just stood there looking at us, wondering what was going on.
You
It was
don't
pretty
have a choice except for give it space.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's pretty cool.
There's someone that's not here right now at the lodge because he went home today. Mr. Uncle Buck also is riding a unique sled, 25. I don't know what they are. 9R Boost Indy VR1
Was it a
Assault
Boost?
/ Chaos RMK Pro. How many tags did how many XRC? How many tags did they need?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's whatever. It's a 136. It's a nice sled. The 9R is a sweet little unit.
Yeah, we got to see the whole gamut.
Yeah. Stays on his paws most of the time.
Did we have any Yamahas in the group? We didn't have, we didn't have any. Yeah.
Justin Torkaha wasn't here this year.
Yeah. So we didn't have any Yamahas in the group. Lots of Skidoos, of course.
Yeah.
A
A couple older Skidoos with a couple of the Wisconsin dads. We'll go
for sure.
We'll go over here. Mr. Robert Reinhardt. How you doing?
Doing really well.
Yeah. And what were you riding? A little bit of an older girl, eh?
Yeah, I got one of them Pasty Boy specials, a 16 Blizzard.
Yeah.
800. It's got almost 13,000 miles on it. Comes out to about 20,000 some kilometers. So it never touched. Motor's been it's been well maintained. Runs well. I mean, it's still goes.
Actually,
it's all right.
What do you think of the trails here compared to back at home?
Scenery is fantastic.
text that
I
to
like
me?
the elevation changes. Kind of similar to the northern Wisconsin UP area, but yeah, definitely lacking groomers. I mean, some spots are great, some spots are very rough, but scenery, yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it was awesome to see you come out and
it was
the
a
elusive
pleasure
Rob
coming.
Reinhardt, who couldn't make
Yeah.
it to heydays this year with Riley, but yeah, we'll have to do this again. Like I said to the other boys,
Which one do you want me to send it?
either we gotta come closer to you guys though to make it fair. You've done twice,
Thanks
twice
for
this way.
What you and Gary do and did, and Mike Leaf's giving me a hat, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Gary actually got me a hat as well, so
Oh, you took both. One for Mike. There you go.
I'm all bougied up. So, yeah.
Open it, clear that going across.
I want to say that for Wisco. I had to get a bougie in there just for Wisco.
Rob says make sure you claim that when you go across the border, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back in the crowd a little bit here, a little bit further away. No, I'm gonna go right to you. Mr. Jason, come on, let's come forward. Austin can hide if he doesn't want to be on camera. We had
camera shy, I think.
we had the father-son duo of Austin and Jason the Point, or as people in the chat will know, the Point Ski 800R.
Yep.
Third year with his perfect.
Yeah, third time in a row.
sessions,
Yep. You're you and Mike love coming out to ride with us at this ride, and
Always.
we really appreciate that. And
you guys do so much, like they were saying, of the gifts and the poker run that you guys put together, like Corey and Shannon helping you, and it's a lot. It's a big deal. It's not a small poker run. Like the prizes. How many hours did we spend handing them out?
Oh yeah.
playing the table took 45 minutes.
Yeah,
it
like there's
felt,
clubs that have poker runs weekly. I don't think they have anything like that on you guys.
Don't tell anybody.
We want to keep it fans only.
Got to the point where we said that's enough gifts.
That's right. No more.
And you donate that bottle for the Joker poll, which was cool too. That was
and
awesome.
pulling the Joker.
Yeah. I think that's the problem.
Out of
No
the
sound
chat.
here.
Oh, you're back on.
Yeah, you can hear that? Yeah, I think it's the Wi-Fi here. It just was, it kind of kicked us out. Now, just let me see if I can pull the other Drew's mic back in. One moment. Sorry about this at home, and thanks for letting us know there's no, we're having some sound issues.
Did any of the other guests at the resort want to join you in the poker run? Were they jealous?
Yeah, I think that people didn't know really what was going on, you know?
Hold on over there. Turn the sound off over there.
Let me.
What was the drive like from the road into the resort? Because when I talked to Jim and told him I wanted to ship some stuff up there, he said a delivery truck won't come up here. No sound.
The screen. I think it's a Starlink issue. You can hear me now? Yeah, I think it's a Starlink issue we're having here. Elon Musk has put the tariffs in on us already. You can hear me now, though, Rob, right?
Yep.
Yep, sounds back.
It's back? It's back. Okay. I'll just leave it like that. That mic won't work. So
you have a picture now.
Yeah, for sure. So anyway, yeah, no, I don't think people knew what was going on. They just seen that we were a bunch of crazy people and dealing out cards everywhere. So we did them on the road and on the trail. So wherever we went, whether it was Sexy Eyes Bridge or whether it was in the restaurant that we went to for lunch or back here at the lodge, it was, you know, we tried to stay warm when we did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty good. I had a good time. That's all that counts, right? Met some new friends. Met a lot of old friends.
Charles had a great time. Thanks for having us.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. That's new.
We come back if they didn't hold you up too much.
No, you're more than welcome to come back. That was a riot.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
game. Great game.
We try and be great, you know. So that's the way it works. But yeah, no, thank you everybody for coming and again for all the support. I think with the technical issues, I think we should just probably call it a night. And was there anything else you wanted to add?
Yeah. In 2 weeks' time, why don't we do, you can ask everybody there to send in your answer, who they think is going to buy Arctic Cat. It's supposed to be in 2 weeks' time on Monday, it's announced. Now, our Amsoil Snowcross down in the States, CM Motor just jumped on board with a pile of prize money. Like, they don't have a race machine. I don't know why they're jumping on board. The big rumor is John Deere's going to buy it, but John Deere's in trouble. They're not selling as many tractors as they used to. And there's one other company that I think is going to take it, Argo.
Argo, yeah, that seems to be the
Argo is financially very well off and has they had a snowmobile years ago.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, 1975. Who had snowmobile?
Yeah, Argo Shark, they said. So yeah, I know it'll be an interesting thing to see, but we'll take some answers down for you and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Take some names down, write it down, and whoever, if you got 4 people all pick the same winner, we'll do draw a prize and send them a prize.
Yeah, for sure. We can do that. We'll do that off the air and make sure that we have
that card stays in it because you need competition.
Yeah, you definitely do. And it's sad to see them, you know, dump a lot of effort into the catalyst and then not take it to the next level. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I wanted to get you on here tonight to personally thank you for all the support you've given the snowmobile sessions over the years, and especially this last weekend. I would have been happy.
We enjoy your show.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. I enjoy having you on and all the support that you've given us, and the rounds at dinner tonight was
rounds at dinner, the prize table, the interceptor oil that seems to show up weekly to our doorstep. I need some Dominator for the vintage race though.
You tell me what race you're going to go to, and I'll be there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll send you the
next weekend north of Peterborough. Yeah,
perfect. Yeah, where's the next event you're going to be at? People can come and meet you and say hi.
Vanlaw Resort north of Peterborough. Next weekend is a vintage, but it all depends if I can start walking without this cane. So.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully you mend your knee mends fast. Uncle Buck says Cat needs to stick around, and Throwing Spark says MUDBRATS will buy Arctic Cat. Yeah.
If we're doing that, Money Mike's buying Arctic Cat.
That's right.
Money Mike or Money
maybe MUDBRATS and Galitz will end up buying them.
Is there a discount code?
Yeah, is there a discount code? Adam Barta says, thanks, Rob from Amsoil. We all appreciate your generosity. And
anybody got one of the catalogs? If you want to order something, send me an email this week or next week, and I'll give you at the Amsoil discount price.
Oh, for sure. That sounds great. Yeah, we've got all the catalogs handed out and everything. And there's coloring books. I've actually left a few of the coloring books here because I figured families stay in the
must have kids at home.
Exactly. Well, and I mean, if people did pick them up for their kids, but I left a couple here. There's a bookshelf, and I figured if families are here at the lodge, they might enjoy having a coloring book to color in, right?
Yep.
So
how is the owner of the lodge doing?
He's doing really good. He was under the weather there this weekend, but people talked to him today. He's not back to work yet, but somebody's seen him out in the parking lot getting some things together. And
seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy, Jim, and he said he's on the other side of it. So